Hi buddy, welcome back to Vintage Story 1.20 Pre, where we are taking a look at some of the features that are in this version. Now, the last two versions have taken a look at some of the horrific creatures that we have to deal with. Today we're going to look at something different, so let me get myself back into view over here. We are in the things, and hopefully this will prove to be a clue as to what we're looking at. We have a nautical theme. So, in addition to coming up with new ways of killing us, the Vintage Story team have now got new ways of transporting us. But before we start to look at these amazing things, this is the raft. And as before, you can get in and you can get off of the raft and you know, it's just a raft, there's nothing fancy, but now you can store your ore on the raft and do your rafting as you always did. But what has been added, which is particularly useful, is the ability, if I can just get off this, the ability to add, no, wrong button. The ability to add a crate. Now there is a slight oddity going on here. This one seems to have things, but the textures on the chests in this version seem to be a little bit balked. So you can do that. Add a reed chest, give you a bit of storage. You can also store your ore on the raft as well, so you don't have to carry it all around with you. So nice little quality of life improvements, and also the fact that there are these kind of hit boxes giving us the view of, you know, the points you can interact. But enough about the raft, let's talk about these things. Boats. Now the boats are, well, for one, they are beautifully modelled. They have large amounts of potential storage. You can see these are the various storage positions. You can put anchors in them, you can put rat lines on them. They're heavily customizable, but these things are going to be expensive. So to make a boat, you are going to need everything that's in this section here. Now we're going to make a purple heart boat this time, but first things you're going to need is roller logs. Roller logs are made up with just 3 firewood to make one, and you will need 5 of these. And you will get, when you go to place it, a marker. So as you can see here, it won't let me place it there. What this actually indicates is there's a square box, and you can see we need a certain amount of space, and this blue line at the end tells you where there needs to be on the water, and that will give you this structure here. And then of course it tells you what you need next. So you need 8 firewood and 9 logs of a wood type. So there's 8 firewood, there's 9 logs, and click, and that's laid the keel. This construction system is utterly beautiful because there's none of this carrying it up, none of this putting it together in your inventory. This is all in world construction. So the keel's down, you know, and you can see why you've used firewood and where your logs have gone. Now once you've set on a wood type, you have to use everything else of that wood type. So now we need 16 planks and 2 plumb lines. So if I take 16 planks and these 2 plumb and square, and these are created just with a bit of flax and twine, and we click on that, straight away you can see there's my plums. They're keeping everything straight, and there's a framework going in. But what do we need now? Oh, I need 20 planks. So we'll grab 20 of those. Now I could be keeping this together, but this is just an example. So I come to here, hang on, and there goes the first layer, and you can see some planks have appeared and all of that. Now, oh, what's next? Let's have a look. 24 planks. So we'll take 4 of those out of there, pop that in, we come back over and boop, and it grows. And so again, 28 planks. Now 28, that's going to be a little bit more challenging, but we'll get that together. And boop. Oh, now we need 16, so that's easy. Grab those. Oh, now we need 32. Grab a 32. Bang. And you continue on like this for quite a while. Now we need 36. Boom. Oh, now 40. So take those two out. That should give me the 40. And the thing is growing steadily, bit by bit, until, so there's the 44 planks to go in. Now we need 14 beams of the same type. So we take 14 of those and bang. Now we need another 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Bang. And that's things. You can see how this is growing as you move around. The various structures are appearing. So we now need 36 planks. There we go. And pop that in. That has now added some more internal structure, boards on the bottom. And it now wants 3 of the beams and 6 planks. So 6 planks. And hello, let's get this 1, 2, 3, and that's put in the rudder. And now it wants 14 beams. I just happen to have exactly the right numbers, but you know, I have practiced. And that puts in our mast and cross beam. Now what do we want? Oh, 17 rope. So we're going to take 16 plus 1 for 17. And that puts in some rigging. And now it wants 10 rope and 21 linen. There's 21 linen. There's our 10 rope. There's a wolf. And it launches. You can then pick this up. This is retrievable. And you've got your boat. You can... if I can just, this may be a little bit easier to do because obviously it's gone and slid far out to things. Now if I remember rightly, I need to be, I think I need to be in the other seat, so let me, if I can just get myself around. You pilot this from the right hand seat, so we can take this out for a sail, and you know, the sail comes down, it's all visible. There is a plan apparently to try and integrate this more with the wind physics, so when the wind is stronger you should get better speed. I don't know how that is going, and you know, we will have to see how that winds up, but you know, you can see just how this handles. It's really quite delightful to things. The functional nature, if I can get myself out of the water, there we go. The nature of this is such that you can do a lot of customization to it, but that is the boat in its base form, and utterly beautiful. I really am impressed by this, that's got to be said. So rat lines, let's start with those rat lines. Oh, all of this by the way is in here, how to build a sailboat. It does make reference to nail and strips, resin and rope. I have not found necessary to use resin or nail and strips at this stage. Potentially you may need it for some of the, well, for the chest for example, nail and strips if you want, but you know, there's not a loot. And then you can go to the sailboat manual and pick the one you like. and that tells you about how to move, how to equip it, so it can hold several passengers. Additional seats, you can place containers, chests, baskets, storage vessels in the hold. You can also place a mount such as an elk on the boat by first placing a wooden fence post into one of the cargo, being sure to leave 2 cargo spots empty after the post, and then use a rope on this fence which will place the animal in the after cargo spots. You can also place a lantern on the mast. You can place rat lines to the gunwales on each side of the mast in order to allow you to climb to the top, and there is an anchor which can be placed front left, though it doesn't have any function. There's also a spot in the prow for a chisel figurehead to be placed in the future, currently not supported. So that's where you can put your figurehead. So the chiselers amongst us, the rat lines you place on the gunwales with the, if I can just get myself, got to get the right. Why are you not allowing me to put the rat lines in? Nope, does not want me to put the rat lines in. I don't know why. Worked over that. Remember, this is a pre-release, so you know it may not. I bet I know why it won't. Let me try this, because I've not tried this in survival. No? Okay. Nope, does not want to do it. Works in creative currently, but that may be a glitch. You can place a torch, or a lantern I should say, there. Really does not want me to do it. Do you have to be... on the... Seems to be when you are on the boat. Let me just try and get that a little bit closer over here, and then we'll see. Let's try the rat lines again, shall we? While we're at it, we'll grab a couple of these chests, we'll grab these seats. Rat lines are simple, they're just a lot of rope. We'll also take that, and we can take this as well. So yeah, the rat lines are there we go, just a lot of rope. Chest to chest, obviously. That is the recipe for the seats. That is the recipe for the anchor. Currently we're not working as such. So the chests, yeah, you can place the chests in, no problem, and they can go into any of the slots. Now it does say that the anchor has to go in the front left, so that would need to go easier said than done. That would need to go there. Oh, good grief. It is a little bit tricky. So, well, there's your anchor. And then you can pop in a... I don't know whether we can get a chest into... Oh, hello. We can pop a chest there. We can take that chest and we can pop a chest there. That could be the post that we're going to tie a elk to, and we could put seats here and here. That gives you plenty of room, and of course off we go again. The rat lines, let's see if we can't, yes, we can place those there, which means that if I can get we can climb up the rat lines. This is still work in progress, have to bear in mind, but this is just an amazingly beautiful thing. Now if you're building the world's gen, because again you do need to have the world set for decent sized oceans. Standard World Gen doesn't tend to build in big enough water things, but this on a good ocean world is thoroughly, if I can get myself, can I get myself sailing a bit here, is great. I am really looking forward to trying to use these for real. I think they're just going to be great fun to do, and yeah, what more can I say? This is stunning. If they do something like this for carts or well, anything of this in-world building system, utterly stunning, and I can't congratulate Tyrone and the rest of the dev team enough on this. It is utterly beautiful. So from the horrific to the beautiful, there you go, we have boats. Next episode we're probably going to look at elks, the other form of transport, or at least mounting animals and riding them. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. I will see you soon. Bye for now.